When I got onto the plane to come home from Thailand back into the UK, obviously when you get on a plane, you have to walk through business class to get to the broke boy seats. And in business class, I saw just the biggest soy boy I've ever seen in my life. Everything about him was insanely feminine, and he just looked so fragile, like this old white man, bald, and his hands were just he just had these just fucking little bitch energy about him. And he was talking to this Thai girl next to him who had her kids on the plane with him in business class. And it's very clear what was going on there. This old soy boy white man has got a lot of money, and he's went over to Thailand. He's found a Thai wifey and is just bringing her back with her kids to the UK. And there's nothing inherently wrong with that. But it just highlighted to me one of the biggest problems that you could possibly face in your developmental journey, which is just hyper focusing on one aspect of development. This guy probably has, a lot of money. He's bought 5 business class seats from Thailand back to London. Him, the Thai woman, and 3 kids it looked like. But he seemed like just the biggest soy boy, just skinny little runt, no testosterone. This is probably going to be a controversial video, as people are going to be watching it and be like, oh, Sam, what's wrong with that? There's doing wrong with it. There's a lot wrong with it, man. You could just tell as well by how he was speaking to the lady that he has fucking zero social skills as well. Just really timid guy. It made me just feel really uncomfortable seeing it. It just feels fucking gross. He just went over to a much poorer country and just fucking used his money to basically buy a wife in a weird sense, and gonna look after another man's kids as well at the same time. The man just seemed like the biggest walking L I could possibly imagine. For some reason, I have the idea in my head that this video is just gonna offend people. It might offend people. Maybe I'm being a dick, but it just makes me feel fucking gross. And this is also common as fuck as well. I see so many people just hyper focusing on one thing. It's not good. Being a gym rat won't give you a good personality, and being rich won't make you a masculine man. I get DM requests all the time on Instagram from these people who have shirtless pictures of themselves as their profile pictures, and they're always these little fucking soy boy runty weird comments being made towards me, and you can just tell that this person is absolutely completely socially uncalibrated, just a complete idiot, doesn't have a fucking clue how to talk to people. But you can see that he's working really hard in the gym. Maybe he has some abs or something. What a lot of people don't realize is that's not going to make you a good person. It's not going to make you a successful person. You might reach levels of success in the one aspect of fitness, and maybe you can branch that off into something, but you're going to be a fucking bastard, and good people aren't going to want to orbit you if you've just went all in on one aspect. You've got really nice abs, but you're a complete fucking dumbass to be around. You don't know how to speak to people. You don't have to speak to women. You're broke. You're taking pictures of your abs on an Android phone. It's a big waste of potential. And if you're like that, you're running the risk of ending up much like the soy boy on the plane. You're just going to be, this big bodybuilder with really red skin, but you're going to be broke. You're going to have very little friends. You're not going to have a girlfriend because girls don't want to be around you because you're a fucking idiot, etc. And again, if you hyper focus on your finances, you might end up really rich. You might end up, getting a good amount of money. But if you're not also focusing on other aspects of development, like your masculinity, like your social skills, you're just going to end up again, soy boy on the plane. It's really important that you level up multiple aspects of your life. And these can change depending on what you feel like you want to focus on right now. And I wouldn't choose more than 3 things, like I say in many of my videos, because if you start focusing on more than 3 things, you're going to start getting very mentally fatigued, and it's going to be very difficult to actually be efficient in leveling up any of them. My 3 right now are fitness, success, and mental clarity. Everything else, for a while, until I decide to change that, can go fuck itself. So, asking you right now, have some humility. Where are you weakest right now? What are your biggest pain points in life? Is it finances? Is it fitness? Is it social skills? Is it mental health? Choose up to 3 and hyper focus on leveling them up. Ruthlessly work towards being better in those aspects of your life. And you should assess yourself often as well. Where am I weak? Have I made improvements on X or Y? What's the return on investment on doing this over doing this? Maybe I should do this then, because the return on investment is higher. You should be assessing yourself often, and you should be adapting all the time. You don't want to end up like the soy boy on the plane. Alright guys, I hope this video was helpful. I hope it was inspiring. Join the Discord, it's awesome in there, lots of amazing people. Follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care guys.